We're here at last.
Hooray!
Hello.
Wow, with that intro, who could ask for anything more?
I could, but there you go. I'll tell you what. I'll put my cam on for a few minutes. It would be rude not to. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Everybody in Chatterland, I hope you're okay. Yes. Cockney, are you okay today?
I am. I'm just about holding it together. Let's put it that way.
Same here, mate.
Are you really Cockney? I say, Reverend Cockney Spock. Are you really Cockney? Were you born in the south town of Bowbells?
No, I was born in Warsaw, Poland, so I'm a proper Londoner.
Well, there you go. That's cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
right, in
exactly.
the first minute of your stream, that's not good news.
So no, I'm a genuine Mockney. I ended up
You're
in
a Mockney. There you go.
Yeah, proper Mockney.
You want to know the Allen.
But yeah, I mean, when I lived in New York, people are like, "Oh wow, where in Australia are you from?" I'm like, "Oh, slaps ahead accents." So Cockney's like the nearest stereotype. So that is North London, then Hertfordshire, and now I'm annoying New Zealand.
Whereabouts in North London?
And the world.
Northwest 9, sort of hunting ground, Colindale, Burnt Oak,
yeah,
Police
okay,
College.
I know that area. I know that area very well. I used to live in a place called Bushy, right? Which meant I got to get the 142 Burnt Oak, right?
The 142, yes.
But yeah, I used to go to school in Camden Town. I used to I didn't go to Tottenham Court Road all the time to go to Forbidden Planet. That is my stomping ground.
I'm wearing a Forbidden Planet t-shirt right now. Isn't it amazing?
There you go. Which one? Do you have the really classy Brian Boland one? The original.
Nice.
People like us. Yes, that's very impressive.
There you go. We're clearly talking. But yeah, the 142. Oh, that's a classic. Oh, used to take that to 142 or the 251 up to
there you go.
The old Elmer Mater school in Edgware. Fantastic. Yeah. Classic. Oh, well, there you go. We're talking the same language.
We've just intersected.
Brilliant. And you mentioned the United States.
Colindale was a bit rough for me. Colindale was a little bit rough. Burnt Oak was definitely too rough for me, and I always had to go through that.
Yeah, no, it's too rough for me. And I used to live there. Oh, yeah. Back in the late 70s, I used to like a bit of the old anti-Semitism there. You had to slap them back a little bit. Hopefully, it's chilled out a bit now. Oh dear.
Listen. Well, by the 80s, I think it was okay.
But yeah, I made Burnt Oak rough. It was me. It was perfectly fine till I moved there.
Well, everyone's got to have a claim to fame.
Shout out to the Burnt Oak Massive, Paul. If you're still out there, mate. All right, how's it going, son? Lovely.
Hello, Rabbi. How are you, sir?
I am awfully good.
As I said just before we came on air, I'm slightly nervous with this one, my friend. You are a superstar.
I don't know. I really wish my subs reflected that. Well, no, like if I was at like 10,000 or 30,000 subs, I'd be like, okay, fair enough, I'm doing okay. I'm at nearly at 3. It's like I'm at nearly at 2,900. That's not. I mean, like it's okay. I'm doing okay. I'm not ungrateful. But it's not like, again, I'm not like I'm Gary or they're the big channels.
Do you think YouTube kind of has an algorithm keeping the smaller channels back?
I think it has an algorithm keeping anybody who doesn't have the right groupthink back. I think the entirety of social media has that as a fait accompli, right? Listen, if they allow the algorithm to reflect the true political leanings and outlooks of the people, it will be completely different overnight.
Springtime for Igor and Kennedy.
No,
Disney
I don't
think it'll
be like wildly racist. I just think it'll be like right of center. I think it'll be like we don't want open borders, right? I think it'll be something like that. All the things that have been slowly demonized, all these very reasonable things that have been slowly demonized over the last 10, 15 years. And like, why is open borders a bad thing? Why is it verboten to question if somebody says that they're female and they have a penis? If that's not, it's not like you're not allowed to question it, right? You're not allowed to even like, no, 100%. She's got a male dick. That's it. Oh, she's got female dick. That's it. Yeah, I'm like, can I just quit? No. And if you question it, you're a bigot. I mean, but I'm just saying, it's normally like, you know, if you have a dick, you're a guy. Just normally, I don't know. That seems to trump everything. No, I don't mind acting like it, whatever, but can I have my own opinion? No, you can't have your own opinion. No.
Piers Morgan and Sharon Osbourne learnt the hard way this week about having opinions about anything. One refused to apologise for having an opinion. Obviously, he walked, and Sharon Osbourne apologised. So, yeah.
Did she? What did Sharon?
Yeah.
What was she apologise for? What did she say?
It's all to do with this Camilla stuff.
What stuff?
It made sorry, Meghan Markle stuff. It made she made the mistake of arguing with a black co-presenter on a program in the States on their equivalent of Loose Women.
Right.
So yeah, I saw a brief clip of it, and it's just like people are just getting wound up over anything now. You're just not allowed to say anything if you're not black.
That's why I say
cannot. If you're not black, you can't have a comment about somebody who's black. Because
listen, this is why I say anything, because you can't say anything. So that's why I say anything.
But
exactly,
it's okay.
Reverse psychology.
Crazy. By the way,
we're getting more controversial.
The Twitter psychos now completely leave me alone. Like, completely ignore me. It's incredible. It's like I mean, they'll forget and they'll get uppity again. But right now, I am completely radio silent from it. It's they did the thing last week. They tried to ratio my stream, right? And then I woke up in the morning and all the downvotes had suddenly been erased somehow. And ever since then, I used to get like 2 or 3 downvotes per video. My last few videos, not a one. You know, so I'm like, I'm ready to. I think I broke them. I think they just want me to leave them alone. Yeah, all you have to do to deal with these Twitter psychos is not acknowledge that they're real, which is all they want you to do. Never acknowledge that they're, because they're not. They're just a bunch of stupid kids. You know, who gives a shit what they think?
Do you think that's what it is? Just kids going around cocking about?
I'm sorry?
Do you think it's groups of kids going around just being kids on Twitter?
Basically, that's what it is. I mean, but they're just stupid, idiot, pompous kids, and they don't realize that they're just being kids. They think they're being real. they think they're like fighting the good fight. I mean, and again, you know, if you say to them, "I don't know if you menstruate if you're a guy, like if you have a vagina and you're menstruating if you're also male, I don't know if that's the reality. I don't know. Maybe you're bonkers. I don't know. Could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert in these things. I would just say, if you have a vagina which is menstruating, you're probably not a bloke. Probably.
What? You can't say that, bigot.
Exactly.
You're not allowed to say shit like that.
It's reasonable to me. It just seems but you're not allowed to say that. Like, I might be wrong. And I don't mind pretending you're a bloke if that makes you happy, I guess. I mean, I don't want to go to the bathroom with you because you don't have you know, I just don't want to do that. I'd rather not do that. You know, I'm happy you have your own bathroom, whatever you want. Just so we'll be separate.
I can't go to the bathroom with anyone because they just get jealous.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, true story.
That problem.
There's this place in Tiberias. Tiberias is where I think what happened in Tiberias. It was it John the Baptist was there or something. Anyway, there's a very good fish restaurant that are right on the lake. That there's just a gazillion Christian tour groups come to. There's like tour bus after tour bus after, and it's like a massive hall, but it's fantastic. They basically say also the same thing. It's this fish, like local tilapia, lightly fried tilapia, and like dates and lemon. And it's very ethnic, right? So I was there one time, and there was this tour group there and they were predominantly black people. So I was in the bathroom. I was waiting for the city down stall. I needed a bit of a poo, right? So I was waiting for that stall, and there was a large black gentleman also waiting for the stall. And somebody said, "Well, what? I thought you just needed a pee. Why are you waiting for this?" I said, "Well, I don't want to frighten the natives." And let me tell you, he probably would have done. He probably would have done. He was a large gentleman.
Porcelain's a bit cold.
Yeah, I tell you that is actually a true story. That's actually one of my true stories.
On 11/11 coming up for
11/11 on 11/11.
There you go.
Shall we just mention Murray Walker, who died today? Yes, 97.
He's around. He's down the bed.
I would imagine, to be fair, I would imagine that everybody who's in the chat has, people of a certain age know who Murray Walker is. People of our age, because basically we just grew up, didn't we, with Murray Walker doing Formula One commentary. He died today, 97. He had he was lucky to commentate on Formula One when it was actually genuinely good. I think it's I can't stand Formula One now. It's just so sterile.
Honestly, I don't think I ever watched it. Like ever. I was aware of him. I never really watched it.
Yeah, but back in the day, Formula One was, I would say, exciting, but it's just so boring now. He's been quit out of. He quit, I'd probably say about 20 years ago.
Wow. Okay, can you just educate me? What does Formula One mean?
Fast cars. Schumacher. I can't see the tunnel. It's hill. Very fast cars.
But what is actually Formula, like? What does that mean? Is it a type of engine?
It's faster
What
than
is that?
Formula 2 or 3 or 4.
I think it's the class. It's the class, isn't it?
It's the fastest cars. It's basically
the fastest, most badass class.
Yeah, because you've got Formula 3, 2, 1.
Basically, it's super fast. Get your tyre
top
changed.
end.
Basically, in the real world, if you get your tyre changed, it might take 3 weeks. But Formula 1, 23 seconds, boom, it's on. You're out. He's got the slicks on. He's out again. It's Coulthard. Again, Schumacher. It's Schumacher. I can't see. Hill. That kind of stuff.
It's never really been my thing.
It says that he retired in 2001. My God, 21 years ago. Jesus. His broadcasting career spanned more than 50 years working for the BBC and ITV. He was very good friends with James Hunt, wasn't he?
Rhyming slang.
Yes. He is the voice of Formula One for everybody in Britain. So there's lots of people waxing lyrical about him because he was Formula One. So
he made it exciting.
He did. 97. That is a very, very good age. So
and in the last 20 years he was retired. That's an awesome way to go down. Famous, retired, the last 20 years of your life to yourself. Awesome.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Murray Walker. Rest in peace. Mega Geeks here, everybody. Just bear with me.
Whee!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
Hello. How you doing? All right?
Yeah, we're good. Are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just finished seeing the latest episode of Resident Alien. That's why I'm late.
I'm downloading it now. I have to watch it. Is it good?
Yeah. It's kind of
Alien. I love it.
It's kind of mellowing out a bit, but it's still interesting. Put it that way. But yeah.
We're getting to the business end of it now, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, oh, yeah, go. What we've been talking about, Murray Walker.
Yeah, just brief little about Murray. 97 died today, so
Good innings. Good innings.
amazing innings. So
That's what I said. That's what I said. It was a fine innings.
Yeah. I mean, we can't live as long as Prince Philip now, can we? Or, you know, he's got the best doctors looking after him. He's 99 years old. He's in hospital at the moment, but, you know, I reckon he's going to come out.
I hope so.
Yeah,
He'll
so do
outlive
I.
Meghan
What, the
Markle,
closet?
right?
No. Oh, Jesus.
I
Comes out
kind of like Prince Philip.
And he drives like a
big
Formula One
royalist.
driver. Get out of my damn way.
Do you like Prince Philip?
Yeah.
the Chinese do.
I like Prince Philip. I basically like the royal family as an institution.
He does say a lot of bad things, though. I remember he called.
He does, and I like that. I love that man. Bless him. Keep doing that.
He calls a spade a spade.
He calls them darkies.
Offend people. I love it that he offends people.
Ian.
I love it. Yeah, do that.
No, I'm just repeating what he called them. He said darkies, didn't he? Oh, I like those darkies. That's what he said once. So there you go.
Pretty spot on impersonation.
I
thought he'd walked in then.
It would be impossible for somebody of his with his life not to be like that.
Yes, true. That's true, and a lot of people don't recognize that. They, you know, the Queen and her husband's old school. It looks like the Queen has learnt how not to say inappropriate things, but he hasn't. It seems so. There you go.
Right.
But he hasn't said anything offensive recently, though.
Well,
has he?
no, not in the last 10 years. No.
Well, that's a victory.
Basically, he's a very rebellious royal. Like he toes the line, but he likes to take the piss, and that's what he's doing. That's every time what he's doing. He's taking the piss.
You mean like Harry?
Are you royalist?
No, not at all.
He is a pussy whipped dick. That's who he is.
You know what? I, as I said, it's none of my business what they do. They can do whatever they want. Good luck to them. That's all I can say. I'm neither here or there when it comes to the royal family.
Listen. I mean, I had no idea that she keeps going on of all this racism she's experienced. I didn't know the girl was black. I'm like, really? I'm blacker than she is. What the hell?
The thing is, though, as you say, when I first laid eyes on her, which was a picture, I didn't know she was black at all. I thought she was Italian.
Stop telling me how what you have no racism. You're just a cunt. And it's not that people don't like black people; it's they don't like you, and you're not a black person. You're just a cunt.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to call her that, but you know, I mean, look, everybody has
turning into.
No, 100%. I would. I've called her a cunt for a long time. She's very clearly a cunt.
Oh, it's very strong.
You know what? She's been in more shows than you realise. She was in a couple of episodes of Fringe. She's been in a lot of shows, a lot of old shows in the 90s and stuff. Yeah. Been around.
She used to hold a briefcase open on what that game show, what is it, Pick a Number or whatever it was.
Yeah. I can't remember what was that.
Oh,
show
was she? Oh, right, okay. Was she like a hostess with the mostess?
Yeah. One of 12.
Oh, wow.
What's that program called where they have all those hot chicks show
Jeopardy?
up with,
No, not Jeopardy.
With a number.
Oh, is that the one that they did in Channel 4 with the boxes?
I know. There's a Kiwi version, but they just all show up in briefcases with different varieties.
I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Americans have suitcases, and British had the boxes. It had that guy. What was his name?
Rabbi.
He was in Swap Shop. Noel Edmonds. That show with Noel Edmonds was on Channel 4. We had to pick a box and all that.
Deal or No Deal.
That's it. That's the American version.
There you go.
The American version's really spectacular.
I applied to get on that. I didn't get on it.
Oh, didn't you?
Look, don't get me wrong.
I had an audition. I didn't get on it.
She's 100% hot, right? And she's hotter since she had kids. 100%. She's very, very hot. Okay? Mm-hmm. But you're still a cunt. I mean, like that. Shut up. Oh my God. Stop whining.
Well, what do you think, Cockney?
I think the woke aspect. What I really wish Oprah Winfrey, given that Megan and her pussy whipped husband pushing the woke angle, I really wish Oprah Winfrey had said, "So Harry, have you still got that Nazi uniform with the swastika? Are you wearing it now?"
There is that.
Didn't
Do you
get
know,
brought up, did it?
if you look on what you call Netflix now, and you look at the pictures they have up on the homepage, all of them, without a shadow of a doubt, have either got women leading that stuff, or all the shows, most of the show, or they've got mixed couples. It's really weird. That's like the whole playing field has changed. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad or anything. I'm just saying that we're getting too much. You're saying it's bad?
I'm saying it's part of an insidious invasion of our culture to destroy us. I am saying it's bad. It is 100%. Listen, I'm halfway through listening to Big Finish's Stranded, the latest like Paul McGann release, and so this is a strand I followed for 15, 20 years, right from the beginning, and I'm out. I'm actually out at this point. A fundamental part of the show is accepting that a person, a woman with a penis, is a wonderful thing. And so they have this, like, one of the Doctor's companion is a woman who has a penis who's having a relationship with another woman without a penis. So does that make them a straight couple? I don't even know. Okay, but it's I understand that's your religion. I understand that it's very important that you want to like proselytize them, but it's not normal. It's not normal. It's not pretending. It's normal. Okay, it's not. And that being not normal is fine. Okay, we're all not normal in one way. It doesn't mean you're bad. Doesn't mean anybody wants to round you up and put you in camp. Doesn't mean anybody's denying your reality, assholes. Okay, no one's doing that.
There was a book released, I think it was last year or the year before. It was a lesbian wrote it, and basically what it was we shouldn't have men on the planet. So this whole book was about how we shouldn't, like this the author that wrote it, she said she'll never watch a film that was made by a man, never eat anything that was made by a man. She actually absolutely hates men, right? And this book was picked up by Harper's and wherever the brand is called. But look at it the other way. If a man had written a book like that about a woman, they would have been killed, wouldn't they? They would have been killed, right? But why do they allow that? Why do they allow a woman to write stuff like that? And it's sold as well. So
it's Cockney's ex-missus.
What would that book be called?
One of them. That was my second wife.
That's what that book would be called. I would buy that book.
Oh, God.
Shut up, cunt. There you go.
You're a rabbi.
That's probably Meghan Markle's new autobiography.
Yes. I think of vagina monologues. The vagina spoken much.
This week I've been watching a few woke videos on YouTube. Talk radio on in.
Yeah. I've been watching some of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought woke was on the way out, but I don't know if
back with the vengeance.
I don't know if lockdown has caused like a second wave of no pun intended of woke.
It's the election. The election in the US calls the second wave. The election followed by it was the George Floyd riots followed by the election.
Right.
Look, you know what? Don't get me wrong, right? I do, I think there should be strong women in the world, and I think there should be strong women represented on film. But when women want to eradicate men totally from film and TV and pop culture and all that, that's where it all goes wrong. It should be a fine balance between men and women.
Vibrators don't buy a round of drinks.
Yeah.
That's like the opposite of a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. Vibrators don't buy. Sheep don't mow the lawn.
Talk radios, in a nutshell, said Markle has ordained herself as the patron saint of woke.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Another reason why I can't stand her.
I don't think she's very popular right now. Or if you can measure it.
You've got to see this picture, Cockney. I'll send you this picture. Hold on.
Okay. By the way,
And,
Maggie, I'm sorry, I didn't realise that
Mm.
you are Rebecca Gold. I thought I was actually getting chatted up by the real Rebecca Gold. So I apologise for blocking you from the channel. I didn't realise it was you in disguise, mate. I was getting all turned on.
Silly man.
I am. I'm a
And,
silly man. I admit it.
You are. And
I am.
on talk radio, it's said also that if you're woke, effectively everybody who isn't woke is effectively the enemy
Exactly.
and needs cancelling.
Yeah, exactly.
That,
They're coming
that's
after
basically
you.
fascist thinking. So basically, they're woke fascists. I mean, do people not
Yeah.
realise the
Well, this is
Nazis
the
didn't
view.
actually go around going, "We're the bad guys." They thought they were in the right, the far right, admittedly. But so they are basically the new Nazis. These woke crowds. They said we got a civil war on our hands if we're not careful.
Yeah, I would say so. I would absolutely say so. And we're losing.
Yeah, I have good one, Crawl Beer Ebb. I appear.
ITV have gone down.
Have
I
they?
go 3 weeks out of the month.
What do you mean they've gone down?
Most of our side don't even realise we're in a fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
ITV just kind of confirmed they're now in the woke camp this
Yeah,
week.
we knew that anyway.
But they've just crossed the they've dotted the I's and crossed the T's this week on it.
Well, we knew that
they
anyway.
do.
They replaced Piers with a they're going to replace Piers with a woman, aren't they?
As much as I do like her.
I don't know who though. I don't know who.
Ranveer Singh, very nice.
Right, so
they're
Cockney, I just sent you a picture of Linda Carter, and
yes.
could you tell that she's cold in that picture?
Oh, okay. I'm not going to look.
You know, you sent me this picture.
I'll have to look afterwards because if I dip out, I'll
All right,
the
okay.
connection, But something to look forward to.
Oh, Matt sent me this picture. Actually, he sent me to. She's gorgeous. She looks gorgeous, but that shirt is not hiding anything.
No.
So there you go.
I think we need to share the love.
you.
I
I will send it to you. I'll send it to you as well.
Well, shall we?
Rabbi?
We should put it on the
Yeah,
screen.
exactly.
I'm going to send it. Well, I'll send it to Brown.
You can share screens, can't you?
No, I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Send it to me. I'll share it.
Oh, okay. Where are you?
I'm an only
Where
child.
are you?
So,
Yeah.
so going back on what you said, Rabbi, you think the second wave is coming from the US elections?
Oh, 100%. They feel justified and they feel under attack.
You got it now.
Once we get President Kamala Harris,
Twitter, I sent it to you via Twitter.
Right, 1 second.
That'll be it.
Do you think Biden won't last long then, Reverend?
I've got money on it, unfortunately.
Biden was only
30 days
in there.
maximum.
He's only in there so he can have a heart attack so the black lady can be president. That's it.
Oh,
End of story.
he's fully senile. He's got.
Quite frankly.
It's no joke. He's probably got Alzheimer's.
Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter that he's a front man.
No.
Nothing really matters. It doesn't really matter. And honestly,
We need Commander on it.
The apocalypse is indeed coming. I do not say that jokingly. I do think the apocalypse is indeed on its way.
You know
that's why the priest business has taken off.
We should look at wonderful things.
People.
So they say that Ofcom is investigating Good Morning Britain because of what Piers said,
Formal
right?
complaint by Meghan Markle.
That's right.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, but Piers is it's only his opinion. So why are they investigating?
Fucking dong.
There you go. Is she cold there? Do you think?
No, she's just pleased to see us.
Let's see if we can work it out.
She's not wearing a bra. I'll put it that way.
Lunch.
I would say, Linda.
Lunch.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at you. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm trying to maintain eye contact, but I'm only flesh.
Conversations up here, mister.
Oh no. Okay, I'll come back.
It just reminds me of the Rebel Alliance logo. It's Star Wars all over again. I just see those things. I think Rebel Alliance.
I don't even know if that was real. I don't know if that's real or not.
Because it might be women are not allowed to do that anymore, are they? Because if we look, we get accused of being things.
Male gaze.
But Matt sent to me. He didn't realise.
Oh, it's Matt's fault.
I said, Matt, she's got no bra on. And he goes, really? Because he didn't even see it when he sent me the picture. So there you go.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said.
See her head.
On
That's what he
30.
said.
How is that not the first thing you see? I mean,
I
come
know.
on. How is that not
It's the other
first
way
thing you
around.
see?
He didn't realise.
Because
she had
he's
her
sweet
eyes
and
open.
innocent.
You have to go to a doctor.
He's
That's
sweet
like
and
a test.
innocent.
As I said,
Yeah,
he
I'm
said he
there-
didn't realise.
I'm doubting his sexuality now.
No, yes.
Mm.
But
Is-
you know what, right?
Matt is in the chat, by the way. Matt,
Linda
are you coming
Carter.
out?
Linda Carter, right? She's gorgeous, right? Even when she was younger, she was in her prime.
Still is.
To me, that is the height of a woman, a gorgeous woman. Now, when you look at some of the women, femininity. When you look at women today now,
Big word.
because of all this crap that's happening, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. I don't know.
No, you're right. They're either thin like Twiggy or porked out like a mountain. When she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
But I mean, it's
I
in the
would
chats.
say Nicola Bryant is also in that category. She looked fantastic. Oh, I will listen. I had this idea of doing a spoof, like a wank mag for the male gaze, like doing a whole magazine of it. That'd be fun. But how do you reckon we could get her agent to ask her if she will do a as risque as she's comfortable with photo shoot for the cover? Wouldn't that be awesome?
She wouldn't do it.
She's Liz Hurley right now.
She's
Liz
apparently
Hurley, you're listening.
she hasn't.
She's got
She's got a bad back, and that's what stopped her from acting. Apparently. So yeah. So she's done one advert. She did one personal advert a couple of years ago, and that was the last time I saw her on TV. So there you go.
Saying, I was saying a photo shoot. She will be in charge of her dress, whatever, however she's comfortable. Just like
So
I think
how
appropriate
appropriate
it would be.
A wash shirt.
For the stains that you really can't get out.
I'd be quite excited to see that.
That's a perfect capitalist circle. She causes the stains and then she helps rub
But
them
you
out.
know what, Rabbi, right? It is possible if you really want it, but you just got to pay for her time. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to ask to do it for
free.
It's
possible because they just made a Batman fan film and they had Michael Manson in it. You know what I mean? And he's quite famous.
I haven't seen that one.
So yeah, so it's Batman something. Was it called Batman something? But anyway, I said that's a recent fan film. That's a recent fan film, and they've got that star in it. So looks like he only did one day. In fact, who sent it to me? I think
Nicola Bryant was in
Matt sent it to me.
You ever seen Star Trek Continues?
Yes, she was excellent in
she was
that.
one of those. She was excellent in that. She's very good. That's the thing. I say she's remained beautiful.
She's still got it.
Yeah.
Like Liz Hurley.
Courtney's advocate of Liz Hurley.
Come on, Liz. Get over to New Zealand. Let's do a photo shoot. You know you want to. I'll pay you a tenner.
I mean, they got a lot of stars in that other Star Trek fan film as well, didn't they? Axanon. They had loads of TV stars in that, and as long as you pay them, Axanon. As long as you pay them, they'll do it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a matter of money, mate. That's all, and contacting the agent.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about Gina Carano? Is she available?
Meggie, you would have a rough idea. What do you think her rate would be for that? What would you guess?
I've no idea. No idea. It's the agent that dictates that, but I don't know. Maybe I really don't know. It depends.
Okay.
Wait,
what's the
what, flat
average
hourly residual percentage
of her stature?
Well, because she's known, because she's in the Doctor Who community, and people, I reckon it'd be 1,000 a day or some nonsense like that.
Okay.
it's the per diems that'll get you.
Let's get saving then, Courtney. Let's get saving up.
Exactly. Look, can you imagine Gina Carano and Liz Hurley dressed up as space pirates, then French maids? That'd be worth a couple of hours, wouldn't it? I'll get the good camera out for that.
I do hope that Gina Carano is doing a low-budget sci-fi movie. I really hope that's kind of like a James Cameron-esque low, like at his beginning of his career.
She's got to go in this. Gina Carano's agent, you better be looking for science fiction roles for her because that's how it put Disney out of business. Take that Gina Carano love and translate it into dollar.
What's this new Disney stuff about saying if you don't like their version of Star Wars,
you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Listenophobe. Yeah, they did that 4 years ago.
Yeah, I
so
know,
they're
I know.
digging out the same old Black Ops, same old shit. It's going to backfire on them. I mean, yeah, it got to the point where I had two chats each. I thought, let's leave Twitter. I'll have a chat, an argument on the chats of YouTube. And within two chats, someone go, yeah, all Republicans are Nazis. So I just responded with laughing icons and left it there. I mean, what an idiot. Is that what these people think? There's just no room left for discourse, is there?
It is what they think.
Goodness sake.
Anybody see Doomcock's last video?
No.
Maybe.
He was talking about, he was saying that, the stuff that they did with the shareholders, Disney.
Oh, yeah, of course she's going to be fired now, my friends. I have a new rule.
Well, yeah,
is definitely
Gloom block.
Click.
What he said, what he said was that Bob Paycheck doesn't like her at all, and he had to say that because obviously he's the representation of Disney, and he didn't want to get into it because he doesn't like KK.
Right.
And well, this is what Doomcock says, and he says his sources say that the reason why he said that is not to get mixed up into it because he's under contract. That was the only thing he could say, according to Doomcock. So
the corporate say yes.
Yeah. So, but according to Doomcock, his sources says that Bob Paycheck doesn't like KK. So who knows? Mind you,
according to Doomcock, my membership pack is in the mail. That hasn't happened either. So
it's not turned up yet.
Source.
What you say, Rabbi? What you say?
He might not like her, but he's certainly taking up the arse from her, isn't he?
Oh, nice. Intersexuality.
I don't think he's got any choice, has he? That's the thing. He hasn't got any choice.
The thing is, though, I think maybe she's got. It seems, and I know this sounds weird, but it seems like she's got dirt on everyone, doesn't it?
She must do. The only conclusion. Yep, him and him, whatever it is, and J.J. Abrams, his wife, blackmailing all of Hollywood. They got them all by the balls, basically, and that's it. It's the only explanation.
Speaking of JJ, obviously he's doing Superman, isn't he?
He's ruining another franchise, the destroyer of all franchises.
I'll just quickly say,
the talentless fuck. Yes.
Apparently, if Justice League Snyder Cut goes well, there could be a Man of Steel 2 for basically straight to HBO. I don't know if this is true or not, but JJ wants to do his own thing, doesn't he?
He's never done anything in his life.
It's not inconceivable. They'll do two dual routes at the same time. They'll do the HBO Snyder verse at the same time. If that proves successful for them, and I think it might. I really think it might.
Same here. I think it's going to be a big.
Have they not casted a Mexican woman as Supergirl or something like that?
Mexican Iron Man.
Not in this.
Yeah.
And by the way, Batman and Lois still fantastic.
I haven't seen the latest. I'm going to watch the latest episode tomorrow.
Still fantastic. And you know what? They're smart enough in the first 5 minutes to give you a classic Superman-y bit with him being Superman, and that like keeps you going through the relationship stuff.
Chinese bridge,
yeah. But it's very conscious. Is this from the age? I think that we were at this moment just before the riots in the summer, where Hollywood was broken. Hollywood said, "Yeah, okay, we have no choice. We have to go back. We were wrong. They were ready to be broken." And then the riots emboldened them. But I think this is from that golden magic era when TV could have come back.
Well, the woke thing is still in shows, even with Resident Alien. I've been noticing there's a little bit of woke creeping in there,
teeny weeny bit, yeah,
teeny weeny bits and stuff. So it's still there. I don't mind it when it's little, but I do mind it when they actually trash men for no reason in shows. I do.
Yeah. That's the entire MCU.
Well, if you look at the last WandaVision, and if you look at the whole thing in a whole, she was evil. Let's face it. She made all those people prisoner.
White woman bad. But
why was she allowed to get away with it? That's the thing. And when you look at Discovery,
she's a woman.
The main character, caused a war, and now she's the captain of the Discovery. I mean,
she's
it makes no
coloured.
Yeah,
sense.
but in
She's
fairness,
black.
they are dressed like space Nazis from McDonald's.
Space Nazi. Exactly. Other
just-
fast
just-
food joints are available.
They are just
Actually,
quickly.
on a side note, just a quick side note, because
There you go.
I have name checked McDonald's. The boy was in McDonald's with his mum yesterday. They were getting me stuff, and they were apparently, without giving too much away, they're talking to an employee who gets 50% off, and he doesn't even bother eating the food. He goes, "It's rubbish." And I was like, what was I doing, allowing us to get sucked back into McDonald's? So just with books, videos, and even fast food, support your local independent shop, people. Get your fish and chip shop. It's nothing against just McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. It's just go local, go independent. All these corporations need to learn. Their food's rubbish. They hate at least with McDonald's, they don't call the customers Nazis, so they're not as bad as Disney. But I think they all need to just let's all not cancel them. Let's all just give them all a break for a month. Let's I hereby declare April non-corporation month. Everything you do, every penny you spend it with independent shops. That's what I say.
You know what?
The Reverend has spoken, my flock.
You've really impressed me with McDonald's now. I've realized they are perhaps the least woke corporation I can think of.
Still not.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Their food is shy.
Well, I haven't even heard about them.
Yeah,
They just
but that's
the
true.
DL.
Wow. Yeah, Pizza Hut putting.
I will say Burger King. Yes,
kitchen. That's it.
Yes.
Burger
They are the
King.
least. They are the least.
Bitch in the kitchen.
I like Burger King. The actual burgers themselves better than McDonald's.
Makes my shit turn green.
Does it?
I know. Do you
Yeah.
have like the Big America in England now?
The big what?
The Big
Big
America.
America?
No.
Yeah.
Big America.
Okay.
America is big.
This is a new race they got going here in Israel. And they must call it something different. There's a whole bunch. You have like the Big Texas, the Big New York. They're like these bigger flame like broiled burgers with
really?
Yeah, they're really good. And like the Texas one has like fried onions and barbecue sauce on it. It's just really good.
Rabbi, did you get your vaccine, by the way?
I did.
I'm getting mine on Monday, and yeah.
Are you doing it? Don't do it.
I
Is it
don't
true
know.
in Israel? In Israel, they've got a green passport.
This is what I think. It doesn't matter. This is the only way to rejoin society, even if it is an insidious plot to inseminate us with
Then I
alien
reject
DNA.
society. I'm sorry, any government, which includes New Zealand, well, actually, New Zealand hasn't done it yet, but any government, such as Britain, that says you must take a drug and yet you're not allowed to smoke a plant. I know I keep going on about it, but it's a plant made by God. So,
They're not saying you must take the drug. I'm saying,
do you hear me, Birad? No, don't take the vaccine.
Yeah, no. Here's how it's working in Israel, right? And it's working pretty well. The vaccine's available for everybody. Most people are taking it. The only way to get the COVID restrictions off you and off your businesses is if you're vaccinated.
To take the vaccine. Exactly.
I don't think
that's wrong.
Reasonable. That seems normal to me.
It's a form of control.
Because BB's so popular at home, isn't he?
What choice do you want?
I had to phone up.
Fuck the vaccines.
I had to phone up, and so the lady on the phone was saying, "So your name?" And I told them the name, your address, tell your address, and then she said, "So are you male, female, or binary?" And I'm like, "Shut up, shut up! There's only two." And she started laughing, and I said, "Guess which one am I, male or female?" And she goes,
"Female."
I'm not allowed to. She goes, "I'm not allowed to say." She says. She started laughing.
Pussy.
Sorry, but I can't believe they're asking that question. That's my point. I'll
tell you what, love. Meet me down the pub at 8:00. I'll show you what gender persuasion I am.
Pubs are not open, mate. Pubs are not open.
Can you see that on the screen sharing? Burger King. Women belong in the kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah,
who said that?
It was a bit of a
Burger King.
That wasn't me. That was Burger King.
That was Burger King. So they are the least woke company on earth.
Well, that's a horrible thing to say. Women do not belong in the kitchen. That's the thing.
They belong in the bedroom.
Women can do whatever they want to do.
They belong cleaning the toilets out.
No, that's horrible. Don't say things like, we don't want to be like them. Put it that way. You know, they can do whatever they want to do, but they can't eradicate men. Put it that way, or treat men like shit. That's what I say.
Well, they can spank us around,
and vice versa.
Bit of spanking's all right.
Treated poorly because of your gender and you're a woman, then it's bad. If it's bad,
Cruel beer
Yeah.
ab. We're going to keeping an eye on you, son. Good luck, mate. Did it hurt?
Yeah, but no, yeah. If you feel the way women were treated was bad, then it's also bad to treat men in that way.
Yeah, it is.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're right.
Agreed.
But the thing is, most people know that. But the thing is, though, we're not in charge, and most people are not in charge. These people are in charge of everything now, so it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Beam me
You know?
up, Scotty. Beam me up.
Dude,
I
I'm
give
pretty
up.
sure the apocalypse is coming. I think we've got about 3 weeks, but and it's not going to happen quick. Okay, it's going to take a few months, but I think we've got about three to.
And
3
what do
weeks
you
before-
think the and what form is the apocalypse going to take then, Rabbi?
Meghan
I do not
Markle.
know. I do not know, but I believe it is
So you're
going to
already
be
then.
a Exodus level event, right? The let's say the Exodus from Egypt and the 10 plagues and all that stuff was real. Let's just say, okay, it's going to be that kind of level event once again. It could
Will it be like World War Z?
What? No,
Will it be
no,
like
listen,
World War Z?
I doubt it'll be like that. I doubt.
I'll tell you what. Has anyone browsed the Book of Revelations recently? Because it actually does get pretty specific about Armageddon, and it mentions Damascus and Israel specifically. And I was thinking, 100 years ago, even 100 years ago, people going, but there's no such thing as Israel. Now, there is a Damascus and there is an Israel. So when literally the Book of Revelations starts reading like something out of the papers, you've got to start taking stock of things. It could happen. Armageddon is a real place, isn't it, Rabbi?
Listen, I just think that having one group of people who have complete and supreme power over the news, the media, the social media, government, how all of these things are working insidiously in lockstep together in one hand. At the same time, they're absolutely terrified of the people they're governing, believing them to be mindless zombie Nazi morons that want to eat them from the inside out. And
that's a good name for a film. Someone write that
Sorry?
one down. Mindless zombie Nazi morons. That's it. Coming now. Directed by Megadeth.
Yes,
Script by Swap Shop.
From
Mindless what?
Mindless something Nazi morons. You will work. You will work. Please. So the thing is, zombies would be out of luck, isn't it? Because they eat brains. They'd be fucked on this planet, wouldn't they? No offense, humans.
They will go hungry. They will go hungry. That is indeed true. What was I going to say? Yeah, but
speaking, I'll just say, speaking of news channels, I've been watching Sky News Australia this week.
Oh yeah, they're quite hardcore
on YouTube. If you ever want to be purged, kind of de-cleansed of woke news over here, just watch Sky News Australia. It's on the money.
Seconded.
It is on the fucking money. It's on the money. They're just calling it out, basically.
Okay. Do they think the allegation of voter fraud, electoral fraud in the US election is credible in any way?
No, they just keep saying that's a knife. This is a knife. That's what they keep saying.
With the Meghan Markle stuff, they've been just calling her out. They've been calling her out, and all the woke bollocks. Yeah.
Do you think Meghan Markle and Piers Morgan used to be lovers? Is that why he got so wound up and left?
No, look, this is what I don't understand. Ofcom is investigating his opinions. Now we're on a slippy road here to shutting down freedom of speech.
She complained. She complained to.
Now you're noticing it is too late.
No, but hold on.
ITV.
It doesn't matter if she complained. They're still going to be investigating his opinions. It's his opinion. What is there to investigate? Nothing but his opinion.
Did you hold that opinion?
There is no freedom.
If they allow this, if they allow it.
Good Morning Britain lost 500,000 viewers because of it.
Who are they replacing Piers with?
Some woman.
Ranveer Singh. Ranveer Singh. She is very nice.
Veer Singh?
Ranveer Singh. Ranveer
Okay,
Singh.
let's do a search. Let's look at her picture. Let's see. Let's adjudicate if she is good enough.
Does she dance as well?
She does. She ticks all the boxes. That's all you need to know.
No, do a search right now. Let's look at her as a panel.
Don't even know how to spell her name. How do you spell her name?
Work it out.
Ranveer. RANVIA. Hold on.
Put it in the chat. Put the picture in the chat.
Sing is normally SINGH.
Can't be worse than Yaz. Imagine if Yaz was introducing. We'd all fall asleep.
And the plastic population.
Don't forget my computer shit.
Baby.
Well, you know, the Rabbi can find her pretty easily, can't you, Rabbi?
Oh, okay.
I just spell sing. I just spell sing.
SINGH normally.
Okay, I'll look at Piers.
Right, it's in the chat now. The name. Yeah. She's I have a thing about women like her, and she's pretty.
Like her in what way?
See, I'm multicultural. You see, I'm open-minded.
You're toxic male to all women.
I think she's lovely, but
can we get a picture, please?
Oh, okay. I found it out to spell her name.
I'd probably think that it's probably unfair that they're using her to their advantage.
Well, she hasn't said yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yet.
Do you know what I mean?
She hasn't said yes yet.
Yeah, they must have said yes. If they're releasing the story, she must have said yes.
Nah, I don't think so. She's not said yes yet.
Can we get a picture?
Where's the picture?
Where's
the picture?
Oh, you have it?
Is it better than the Linda Carter picture? Is it better than the Linda Carter picture?
Probably not.
She's pretty, but
come on, Rabbi.
I found out.
Ranveer Singh when you're winning.
Ranveer Singh. RANVIRSIG. Really? Her? I'll get out of town. No.
PD Rich says, Brown, what do you mean by like her? Well, I think she's attractive.
Show us a picture and I'll tell you.
Yeah, but you're desperate, Ian.
No, I'm not desperate for anything.
Desperate? He's a director.
You're desperate for a second series.
What second series of what? Second series of what? That's happening. So there you go.
Yeah,
so you're desperate for a third series.
Whoa! Hang on.
Right, here we go.
Is Rebecca Is Rebecca Platinum happening?
Yeah.
Have you got the funding?
Finally.
Really?
August. I'm shooting August.
Really?
Is that her?
Oh yes.
She's okay. I don't
but I mean, really,
she's not great. Yeah, she's not great.
Okay, if the BBC don't put on a rival show to knock this out of the water now, they don't deserve to exist. They don't deserve to exist anyway. So,
I wouldn't climb over her to get to you, Ian. Put it that way.
What?
I'd climb over
you wouldn't climb over her to get to me? What would I be doing in bed with you and her?
What are you filming? Of course, filming.
You could film it, mate.
And why would you want to get to me? That's the question.
Stop being a
come on, Brown.
That's the idea. Come on, Brown.
Yeah. Come on,
Ian, I have to thank you. You've done well by me without realizing. I believe tomorrow is Mother's Day, right? And you're
Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day tomorrow, so I can't. I can't.
Because of that, we're not recording. Walk Drive.
Thank you, Cruel.
Right. But so I'm really happy because I means I get the hour and a half back, which I really could use right now, and B, I've already seen my episodes of Orville, which means I don't have to rush. I've got a whole block of 3 hours now back in my life tomorrow. I'm very excited.
I wish I could.
Have you, Rabbi? Have you seen the Orville before? Or are you a fresh viewer?
No. I've been through it before.
You like it? Yes.
Hmm.
You like it? Yes.
I do like it. I am partial.
What time is it over there, Rabbi?
Just gone midnight. It's coming up to bedtime. Rabbi, let me tell you, I am fading fast. But I have news. Can you throw up the image I have?
Yeah, I can do that for you, mate. Spare me.
Yeah, I have. First, this is not the news. This is just my
There you go.
my favorite thing in the world. But no, as you recall, previously
Get the one with the stockings. The James Bond one with the stockings. That's the best one.
Fine. That better?
Yeah, there you go.
And again, the idea is if we reach 80,000, I am not even going to laminate these cards. I'm
Have you
also
drawn
going to
these?
put a sound chip in them that activated by human bodily fluid splashing across it.
Jesus.
That will play the theme tune, like as you like wouldn't you love that?
What about a stealth camera?
I think they should build that into condoms because I want a round of applause. I do. It was I just built it in as a sound chip as and activated by semen.
I had some sad news today, guys.
Speaking of the Navy,
I had some sad news today. My friend Sarah Harding, she's not going to recover from cancer, so she's not long for this world. Yeah, I know.
That's a really smooth segue. May I say it's I hardly noticed the tonal bump in whatsoever.
Well, the reason why I said that's because I want you to pray for her, Rabbi.
What do you want me to do? I'll pray, but that's listen. The apocalypse is coming, so that might get her first. Yeah, we might get to the messianic age where all these things will be cured. How long does she have?
I don't know. Maybe if she's lucky this year. I mean, it's
fine. If she can make it, look, in my opinion, if she can make it through till September, that's when I think we're going to be into the messianic age.
Well, I don't know.
So who knows? I don't know what that means, but maybe
it is common knowledge, isn't it, Ian? Because I saw it on I saw her name trending today.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was about then? Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's she's I think it spread to her spine.
Oh man,
like that. I think so.
That's the Girls Aloud girl.
Yeah, Sarah.
How old is she?
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I know it's not good.
Not good at all.
Wow. So listen, Maggie, I gotta ask you, if you ever come on my stream, please don't do that to me.
Don't do that to you.
Whoa!
No, I just thought I'd mention it because you guys.
I'll wrap an anvil around the neck of the show and throw it into the river.
There's a card with the male gaze, and he drops that same time.
Dude, it's incongruous.
Jesus.
Cognitive dissonance.
You mentioned
on my channel.
I'm turned on and depressed at the same time. It's weird mix.
You were mentioning news, and that is news that's been around today. So.
Very sad news. They must have called it. In all seriousness, they must have called it late. If there's no chance,
I think they did.
I
think they did. Yeah. But she was getting chemo, but it hasn't seemed to have worked. So.
My brother's got cancer, but luckily it's kind of half working.
My dad died of cancer, so I know what it's like.
Okay, listen, dude. I'm saying upbeat.
We're all going to die anyway, sooner or later. Make your peace with your God now.
We all go.
I ate it.
You ate what?
No, I was just trying to think the words like, and then my little puppy. Then I ate its face off. Yeah, like what's next? Oh man!
Yeah, I saw your photographs today with your puppy. God, your face was sickeningly delighted.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me whip them out. Do we want to whip this out?
I'm sorry.
How much?
This out.
There you go.
The
this is my morning every morning. When the dog comes and comes to sit on my lap, licks my face, then settles down.
You're lucky it's not the other way around.
As the
give him a
Has
biscuit.
the
And
dog
he'll here,
caught?
look, throw the picture up.
Has the
Has your
dog
doggy
caught
got
anything?
style
Yeah, well, in terms of what?
on the hour?
stick?
Rats,
Well, have a
rabies.
look.
No, she's doing pretty good. Dude, put the picture. Jeez, there you go.
Oh,
Every like a bit
Aw.
of puppy.
Oh,
And the dog's cute
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
dear, oh dear.
Jesus.
How you feeling this morning? Rough.
Again, that's my morning. He's like, you little snuggle with Daisy. Ooh, I like that. Yeah,
I
that's
see
what
you
I'm done.
sleeping on the couch, Rabbi. Have you been married?
Yeah, no.
He is back.
That's after I come home from synagogue and I'm having my coffee.
Okay, very good. Coffee,
Just
very
sit on the
good.
couch with a little blankie, have the doggy snuggle up. My wife's next to me. We're all having our morning coffees. The dog's.
How long did you live in England for, Rabbi?
Like 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
19 years, I guess.
Well, so when did you leave? The 90s? The 80s?
Yeah, 91.
91. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
Late
We might have
91,
bumped into each other. You never
Might
know.
have done.
Oh, you've
My
never met
ship's
them?
just passing by, baby.
No.
Like Mega Geek and me in that cinema. I'm tracking down the evidence. I'm getting my stepdad to
Well,
get
if
the
you were
specifics
ever
because he's the one that
in-
took me.
If you're ever in a late night Baker Street show of the Blues Brothers, and somebody in there
Blues
threw
Brothers.
up and emptied the theater, that was me. I was the guy throwing up.
No.
That must have been. I'll tell you what year that was. I'll tell you the exact date as well. It was August the 3rd,
1980.
88.
Yeah.
I remember I
Fried
was
chickens
in
and a Coke.
the Odeon cinema, and there was a mouse, and all these girls started screaming, as running under the chairs and stuff. Yeah,
Cockney,
and
was it?
Was it?
all
Yeah,
you heard
but
was
we-
girls screaming.
in cinema.
Yeah, Cockney's
I used to
here.
love that. Okay,
Mm.
this is what I used to do. Let's say I went out for a boogie, whatever, when I was young. 2 a.m, I had to, my night bus wasn't coming for another hour and a half, 2 hours, or maybe it's a 5 a.m. one. I'll go to the Leicester Square, one of the Leicester Square cinemas, watch a late night movie, have a fag, relax. It was really quite pleasant. I saw Die Hard that way.
Oh, you saw Die Hard that way?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was the days when you could smoke
Exactly.
in the cinema.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you remember those days?
Did you used to go
And
to
Aeroplane
Soho
too.
and have a fag?
I remember going to the Scala Cinema for the all-nighters. And that was just a smoke pit. That was
Those were the days when they used to have the porno cinemas.
Yeah, I
down the
remember.
street.
Oh, yeah.
Remember them?
King's Cross.
Yeah,
And they had
yeah,
their phone boxes were steamed up with the hookers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
gross. It was it was genuinely gross.
yeah.
Cockney, did you ever go to any porno theatres?
Now, funny you should say that. In New York, I did with my friend Damien when we were about 15, just for one of those bucket list things. We saw, what was it? Devil and Miss Jones Part 3. So, absolutely. When you're if you're a
See you
teen,
next Wednesday then. No?
no, I didn't see that one. Wasn't
Tuesday.
a double bill. So, yeah, if you're 15 years old in 1985 in Midtown Manhattan, it's just one of those things on the bucket list. Although, speaking of buckets, take one into the cinema. If the seat's sticky, move on.
Mm.
Ew.
And we didn't see
well.
Pee Wee Herman there. So, that was
Oh,
a
there you go. At
disappointment.
least it was in disguise.
But the film was pretty good. I do actually recommend Devil and Miss Jones. It's apparently, as far as porn films go, it's a classic.
Well, there you go. You got the good recommends. Fine. I'm going to have to go to bed. I'm knackered. It's 10 past. So today is the new month. This is called a mini holiday. It's called Rosh Chodesh.
Oh, right, okay.
And so prayers start 15 minutes earlier tomorrow, which is
How much have you raised yet so far, Rabbi?
No, we're doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. Let's have a look.
Is it over 5 now?
Oh yeah. We're plowing through it. We're at 108 backers. Coming up to 5.5.
Wow, that's great. 5.5. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was saying we. Oh no, I just got another backer. Hey, we're up. We're over 5.5 now. Oh, what did he get?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. 1 second. Now I gotta have a look. See what he got. I think he got an expensive one. We click that button there. It thinks about it. Oh, there we go. It's thinking about it.
So when does it stop? When does the campaign stop?
I'm going to continue. I was trying to work out when to if to continue or not.
Indiegogo.
Yeah.
All right.
And so I do everything because of like weird biblical stuff, right?
Mm.
So I wanted to end it right now before around this time of the beginning of the Jewish month of Nisan that's coming up to the holiday of Passover, because the spiritual time is like how the world like starts to actualize itself from what you conceived it to be at the beginning of the year. It's a weird idea, but anyway. And I was worried about getting into this next period, which is a period of 7 weeks called the Omer, which is fraught with spiritual danger, yet much spiritual potential. Anyway, I figured that if the end of the world is going to start, it will probably start around this time, right?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
I think it's the beginning.
I don't feel fine though. That's the problem.
I feel great about it. I'm fed up with this world. I want it to end.
I was reticent to have my campaign run into the apocalypse, as you would understand. So I wasn't sure, and then I did the math, and I realized if I extend for 30 days, see each day of this period, this 7-week period called the Omer, there are like 7 different spheroids, 7 different primal forces, and one plays on the other for each day. And so there's one day which is very beneficial, which is very has high providence. And because it's that day, that's the day that there's Yom Ha'atzmaut, the Jewish Independence Day, happened on that day. So the holiday isn't happy because Yom Ha'atzmaut happened. The Jewish independence happened. Israeli independence happened because of the providence of the day. So I realized if I extend 30 days, I hit that day. So I'm like, yeah, that's my plan. Plus, but wait, there's more. Hang on, let me show you.
Plus, if you sign up now, you get a free Macarthur 4 tank.
It's just complicated. Your religion sounds really complicated. There's loads of things to remember. There's, really complicated.
And the trouble is, it's all a year apart. So you're like, well, what did we do last year? I can't remember. Oh no, yeah. Listen, previously on the Rabbi from Another Planet, if you recall, Dominic Racho, the incredible artist, did this poster by mistake.
By mistake. You did a poster by mistake.
Yeah, I asked him to do a sketch. We have a sketch level, and I wanted to do
I accidentally created a piece of art. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, and he didn't understand, and he did. So I paid him for it, obviously. But now, we're offering that to. I think we're offering that to all the backers now, who get both books, who get the two main books. You get this A2 poster. But I said if we get another backer on the stream I showed it on. We'll commission another poster, which we did. And so this one, he did clicked on the thing. He did the Capaldi poster. And the incredible thing is, he's never seen Doctor Who. And look at him nailing that. Freaking awesome.
Looks nothing like it looks nothing like Peter, though. That's the problem.
Get out of here.
It looks nothing like Peter. It does not. Nothing like Peter at all.
Nailed it. You've never seen
like the background. That background is a very specific optical illusion. It's called a Proustian sphere. Someone clever in the chat. A Proustian something. There's basically there's a specific third-party filter for Photoshop that allows you to do that. It's basically it's meta. It's very So props to that. And having the incorrect correct IV for 4. Roman numeral for a clock, because obviously on the real clock they have 4 eyes, which is correct for clocks but incorrect for the Roman numerals. So I don't know if that's one of those being very silly or very clever.
It's the beginning opening credits, isn't it?
It's wrong for clocks but correct for Roman numerals.
Doesn't look like Capaldi.
Everyone
doesn't look anything like Capaldi. Put a picture up. He looks like he's got like a toothache or something, and his mouth is swollen. It doesn't look like Capaldi. He really doesn't.
Expression.
PD Rich in the chat. PD Rich in the chat saying everyone's a critic. Well, I just want to say, grammatically, there you were correct, but you could have phrased that a little bit better, PD Rich. So, he's right as well, isn't he? Well, that joke. Moment silence for that joke.
Yes, that 100%. That proved that. I think
it's reminiscence of Peter.
I'll tell you what you did wrong there, Peter.
You're all talking over each other. Sorry.
Don't do that. No interrupting.
And I have to go as well.
All right, matey.
I got another backer when I showed the people like this so much. I got another backer right then. So we also now I'm commissioning a Pertwee poster. So there you go. I think we're going to place where everybody gets it.
Can you go up one? Lady in the chair. No, Briggs Gold Manifold. No, it's not that. I like that guy Bez. When you gave me the wrong Russian name, I was going, yeah, that sounds right, and it wasn't. It was that other guy. Yeah, thingy Bez, whatever. Anyway, can we go back to that Capaldi? There was an icon above it. Lady in a chair.
He's just turned it off.
Lady in a chair. Yeah, turn it on again, will you? Turn me on.
Turn it on. Here we go then.
So there you got to throw it up.
Here we go. Right, the icon above it. Lady in a chair. I like ladies in chairs. It's a specialty of mine.
One second.
That one. That's it. Bingo.
Could I just,
there you go.
May I just say it's easier for the guest to share graphics than for me to do it because of my shitty computer. Just saying.
That's because your Mac was literally stolen off the Ark.
It was.
Carry on.
Right. Again, Dominic.
One problem though.
Ian.
Rabbi, one question. Yeah. Where's her stockings?
Well, no, this is I didn't think they wore those in the 23rd century.
Ian,
hold up, something.
Yeah, Ian. Sorry.
If we do the 7 of 9 meters to pole one, which I would like to do,
we'll
have that.
Disgusting.
We'll call that the only logical conclusion. It's the only
get some nylon. I'll give you a logical conclusion.
Ian, do you have any more somber comments to go with this male gaze picture?
No, I like these pictures. They're nice.
Oh, okay.
They're really good. Yeah.
She doesn't look like Peter Capaldi either.
No, she doesn't.
That's true.
Is that Marina Sirtis? Is that Sirtis?
Mislaid her costume, I think. That's what
indeed. Something like
that. Is that Marina Sirtis?
I believe it is.
When she's not busy laughing at Texas.
Yeah, when she's not being a twat.
Exactly. This is Marina Sirtis doing what Marina Sirtis does best.
Being a twat.
Yes.
Covering it.
Yeah, but at least she's not a cunt. Look at her.
She not yet.
Right. With that, I need to go. I've got to go to bed.
Yuri! Good one, PG.
Have a good night, mate.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Love you, Rabbi.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
That's cheers to life.
So,
in fact, there is a really obscure one. Tweaky in Buck Rogers in one of the early episodes. He goes, Billy, L'chaim. I thought, wow, I didn't know he spoke Yiddish. Brilliant. Didn't spot that first time round. So there you go. I think it's Buck Rogers, season 1, episode 3.
Was Mel Blanc Jewish?
Mel Blanc. I think so.
He was. Bugs Bunny was.
He's one that did the voice. Oh, Bugs Bunny was a little stinker from Chicago, wasn't he? That's where he got the voice from, apparently.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Yeah.
Yuri Bezmenov. Yeah, everyone after the show, not now, look up Yuri Bezmenov because back in 1984, he predicted today's woke world. It's actually a KGB plot, and it worked.
What's his face has been cancelled, hasn't he? Is it Pepe Le Pew?
What's his face?
Yeah,
Hebrew, not Yiddish.
It's gone.
Sorry,
have you not seen him being interviewed where he does all the voices? It's really freaky because this little guy's doing the voice of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and he's just sitting there. He does most of the voices, and it's just freaky. It's like he's been dubbed or something like that. That's how good he is. So yeah, Mel Blanc's amazing.
I thought Hebrew is when a nice Jewish man makes you a cup of tea. Sorry,
or any man. To be fair, let's not be specific.
No, because it's Hebrew. I was thinking it through for the joke.
A man brew.
We'll add it in. Yeah, well, that'd be man brew.
I'll tell you
but then that's sexist, isn't it? You can't win. Everything's offensive now.
I'll tell you about
the
face mask I got this morning, right? So I saw an ad.
You can't even say tea probably because it's colonial. Sorry, go on. Yep.
And it's one of those masks where it says you can't fog it up. So it's see-through and you can see your mouth. So I got it thinking this is great. When I got it right, the only thing that's wrong with it is the actual mask itself is hard. So when you can't talk when it's on your face, but when you do talk, it hurts because it's hard. You know, like the other masks, they're kind of made of cloth and it wraps around your face and you can talk freely. But these damn stupid things, you can't. Oh shit, it's falling apart now. You can't talk at all. Yeah, just broke it. It's absolutely a waste of time, waste of my money, in fact. So if anybody's thinking of buying one of them, don't. So there you go. You've got to give something back.
Top consumer tips on a Saturday night on the Mr. Brown channel from the Mega Geek.
Don't bloody buy them because they're crap.
By the way,
Anyway.
just to warn you, I'll be dipping out on the half hour because I've
Okay,
got
mate.
stuff in the real world to do. But I'll try and
Okay.
be entertaining for the last 15 minutes.
Okay, you do that.
Where's Rolly?
I invited him, but didn't
He's
hear
too busy
anything.
writing. He's
Too busy.
writing, isn't he? He's writing.
No, that's Swap Shop.
Oh, problem
They're all
being.
writing.
Oh, problem being was on Noel's channel today, so maybe he's tired.
Right.
More Doctor Who
I
chat,
asked
eh?
Demon Swap Shop was decorating, and
Decorating his paper
problem.
with words.
The decorators are in.
Exactly. I'm on the blob, mate. Got the monthly bill, son.
Were you
So I haven't seen
Dan? Sorry, Dan wasn't on
What?
today, was he? Ian?
No. He wasn't on. He's not on tomorrow either because it's Mother's Day. So
Yeah.
but the thing is, though, if you live stream too much, then people just get a bit tired of you. So you got to do it, and then leave a little bit of space, and then when you do
You
it,
have-
people will. Yeah, you can't keep doing it every day. Do you know? what
Are
I
you
mean?
listening, Courtney? You got to have a rest occasionally.
I know I'm on the daily. I can't help myself. I'm so pumped.
3-4 times a day.
So I was listening to Cockney's Block last time, and you were really pissed for some reason. I only came in halfway through it, and you were really having a go, weren't you? I don't know what happened
was.
to you.
Who were you having a go at?
Everybody. There's one on
Yeah.
Doomcock, just tripolar disorder, and it's gotten worse. I put myself into a good mood yesterday, and I started getting a slating at the bloody checkout of the local supermarket. Pack and save. So it's not. And then I
That
did a
was my
complaint.
fault also.
No, everything's your fault, Brown. And no, I'll take
Yeah, I know.
responsibility.
I know.
But that's the thing. By rights, A, I shouldn't be doing broadcasts when I got the ump, and B, I should delete them. But I'm just going to leave them up there because it's for mental health purposes. Look at that wanker Cockney Spot moaning about bollocks. It's like, well, there it is, everyone. That's what happens when you've got too many chemicals naturally coursing through your veins on nothing stronger than a cup of tea. So there you go.
You got to learn, Cockney, to just let it go, mate. That's what you got to do.
Because I can't. I'm telling you, I'm
I
on a
know you
one-man
can't.
mission. I'm on a one-man mission to put Pack and Save out of business now. I'm not having a go. At
And
my son.
me.
Yeah. No, well, I'll take it back and apologise. Did you not catch me last one yesterday? I was full of effusive apologies. I hereby admit all problems. Well, this is it about being a grown-up, let alone a leader. Got to take responsibility for your own problems. So everything is actually my fault. But that means the things that are wrong, I have got to fix them. Pack and Save.
Do you know what? Right, a couple of days ago, after I finished editing, wanted to break.
Sorry, go on.
I thought I'd watch Blade Runner 20, whether it is 29, whether it is again,
Oh, here we go.
just in case I'm wrong. And I started and I was 20 minutes in, and I turned it off. So I was right. So there you go.
It gets better after the first 20 minutes. Hang on a minute. Get Swap Shop's latest chat up on screen.
Oh, is he
Where
saying?
Doomcock? Can I just say
He said-
before?
Yes.
Go on, Courtney.
He's got my membership pack. You got it at Swap Shop. You got my one. Oh my goodness. I'm well.
For the record, Doomcock, where's mine?
Did you pay as well?
Double. In kind. He did the
Well,
graphics,
he's
didn't he,
only
Brown?
had several $100 worth of free graphics off me, but you do things like that, don't you? Occasionally.
Did you do it for him for nothing?
Yes, because I was learning new skills.
Oh, I see. Well, you get
I was hoping that it would.
get what you
I was
put
hoping
in.
it. Yeah.
You get what you negotiate for, not what you
That's
deserve.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Show business,
That's
not
right.
show friends. Blah blah blah
That's
blah.
right. Yeah,
I
blah
know,
blah. Yeah.
Blah
But
blah
that's
blah
why-
blah blah.
But that's why I'm keeping on at my negative thing, because the thing is, I did pay. It is business. I did negotiate, and I didn't get what I negotiated for. So even that's not working.
Yeah,
No,
but did you send him an email, mate? Did you send him an email?
yeah, he's blocked me, so I can't, can I? So, no, I clarified in my serious moany video that I'm fully aware of the business adage: praise in public, criticise in private. I tried contacting him in private, and he blocked me. So that's
Yeah, but you do.
So
Yeah,
he's
but
had his chance.
sometimes you say that, but then you go online breaking that rule.
You're meant to be. Did you not hear me? You're doing it now. Look, are you supporting me or not on this Doomcock thing? I paid.
I'm totally, mate. I'm totally 100% behind you on it.
Yeah, so there you go. So and as I said, I don't want the membership now, but give the money that I paid to charity. It's only fair. I paid the money. I
Agreed.
didn't get anything. Sorry.
I'm totally, mate. I'm totally with you on it.
I mean, I am totally, an emotional wreck at the moment, but I do try and save my fire for worthy targets and Mr. Brown.
Mainly me.
Mainly, but yeah, do you know what? I think all this discord is caused by Kathleen Kennedy. I've got a theory that she's putting basically sleeper agents in the community, such as Cardinal Sin, to cause
What, in your
discord
wife's ex-wife's garage?
to cause discord within our own community. So when we're fighting amongst each other, then
You're the sleeper agent.
I'm the sleeper agent, exactly.
So you've
All
just
right, well, tell
admitted
you
it.
Let's move on to a happier topic then. Because I thought, there's nothing good on TV. I
There
want some
isn't.
good TV in my dreams, right? So I did, and you know that French maid character that I use an icon when
Oh
I'm
God,
broadcasting?
wet dream.
No, I wish it didn't go that. Yeah, no, even in my dreams, I couldn't get it back on with her. But I did dream about it, and I thought I've got to get this long story written because I'm actually having recurring dreams about the same her and Sarvik. So it's basically it's like a tea. I've never seriously. I'm in my 50s. I've had all kinds of weird dreams in my life. Wet dreams, dry dreams, rude dreams, good dreams, bad dreams. But I've never had recurring dreams. So it's like a TV show, recurring characters and recurring plot lines. So it's brilliant. I go to sleep and I'm like, oh, what's going to happen tonight? I can't wait.
Oh, you're subconsciously preparing to make a big decision about something.
Is that what it means? Okay.
Do you know
You're gonna be nice to me.
They've actually said that no one can explain dreams. No scientist. It's all basically guesswork when people say a dream means this and a dream means that.
Yes, agreed. We just don't know. We simply
don't know. Yeah.
Spot on. Thank you. That's worth saying that. Yeah, spot on. We just don't know. Our level of,
could I
scientific
just ask Demon Side Synthwave Swap Shop Noel Edmonds, what was in the Doomcock pack? What did you get?
Yeah,
so if you could put that in the chat, Matt. Yeah.
He's got new special effects and everything. In the last show I saw him do, he's got more visual effect, more green screen stuff. He's got a little alien in a cage, and he's got like the news bulletin that comes up and stuff like that. So he's gone up one, isn't he? Gone up a level.
I don't think I like his new show.
I think it was all right.
Because I've had I've had bipolar reactions. Some people have gone, you've gone a bit harsh on Doomcock, no jokes in that one. And some people have been commenting and writing to me saying, yeah, he's lost the plot a bit. Success has gone to his head. So some people are actually agreeing. It's not just me.
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't like his new. I don't like his new show.
Thing is that it doesn't matter what you do. You're always going to have people that like you and people that don't like you. It comes with the territory.
Exactly.
Apparently, he's not had many subs on it.
Sorry, go on.
He's sorry, mate. He's not had too many views on his new. No, I'm sorry. I'm more sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I'm really sorry. He's not had many views on his new show. Apparently.
Really? I think he had loads last time I was on Doomcock.
Not to his usual level. Yeah, not to his.
What's his usual level?
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still, literally doing.
He's even said it himself.
Many better than me. But
well, the last one he had 113k views, and the one I saw was 79k.
Almost as many as mine. Almost as many as mine.
I'll be happy with 113, let alone the K. I'm still trying to get to 100 subs over here. Get subscribing, you people. If you're subscribed, please just get on your mates' computers. Don't even ask them.
Yeah, I think all the Rabbi's fans have disappeared, so we've only got 5,000 in the viewing. It's just the hardcore
with him.
Yeah, it's the hardcore posse that are in the chat at the moment. So,
but no, at least the on the reference. At least
they've made a Halo movie. What's that all about? A Halo movie?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a TV series coming, and
it's a series.
And guess what? It's going to be political, so it's dead on arrival.
DOA.
Yeah. So they've been trying to get this Halo film / TV show sorted since basically Halo came out on the Xbox. And instead of just entertaining us, what they're going to do is they're going to make it political and tell us about it before it's even out on TV.
Well, I won't be watching. So it's the usual, isn't it? Usual crap.
Usual suspects, usual
That's
bollocks.
right.
It
In fact,
is.
I'm getting a bit tired of watching YouTube stuff now. I get a bit bored when I watch YouTube stuff. I'm like, is there anything new? Everybody's doing the same thing. Any news that comes out, everybody's all over it. So you see one, mostly you see all the views, really. Let's face it, because they're all saying the same thing. So
All right, I'm gonna have to wrap
you
up
see-
now.
Can you see in the chat, Courtney? This is what you get for your $500 million. Can you see it?
All right, let's have a look. Signed photo, certificate of Xanadu with official title, 100. Wow, krona bill. Interesting. Well, I mean, just again, even when I'm angry, I try and be fair. I won't stoop to tactics of lying or fibbing or anything like that. I'm not saying he didn't send it, but I am saying I didn't receive it. So, and he did send it by his own admission 3 months late. So maybe he should at least, when I'm buying Eagles, at least they're tracked. So
Watch it turn up tomorrow.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I thought Murphy's Law.
So is
I've
the
done
way
the
in it.
piss
Yeah.
take video.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought, I'll do me seriously pissed off video. It'll
Agreed,
show up
mate.
the next day. But it didn't, so I feel vindicated. It hasn't.
All right.
The moment it arrives, I will gladly do a video saying, "Well done, everyone. I got it. I'm happy. Thank you, Gloom Block."
The universe is restored.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened. It hasn't arrived. He has blocked me. He's and that's the thing. It's not the. This is actually, in all seriousness, same with me, pack and save issue, and indeed any corporate issue, and of course the same when I'm working for you. Is I don't believe the customer's always right. Serious moment as I'm getting ready to go. I don't, because customers can take the piss out of that. But basically, it's and also mistakes happen. I fully accept that. I don't be one of those. I try not to be one of those customers that gets the ump when something goes wrong. Give people a chance. It's how people respond to the fact that something's gone wrong. And any corporation, whether you're a film company or a biscuit maker, if something's gone wrong, then you should be, oh, sorry, we'll now try and resolve the issue. But if they start having a go at you, going, no, you're lying, or that's due to happen, or they just
Or calling you a Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. And that's literally what Disney do. Maybe if they just said sorry, we made a bad film.
It's all the same.
Next time. It's quite.
We're the customers. I don't understand the logic of having a go at your customers. Do you want to sell your fare? I don't get it.
Exactly. Without respect, we reject. So it's not the fact that the pack didn't arrive. It's the fact that he's offered me no recourse but to moan about it on YouTube in an unflattering and, quite frankly, not very entertaining way. Customer service. So, when I'm writing a script, I promise to do my best. And if there's anything bad about it, I'll try and check me out in the future to see if I stay true to this. I will try to take any criticism with good grace and do better next time. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Look at this haircut. So, I don't know. I freely admit it. I'm not having a good week anyway. And it's just, sometimes you have, whether it's good weeks or bad weeks, sometimes it just compresses trends to the binary. And so I freely admit pretty much everything's gone to shite this week. So let's just hope
you're not even on
better.
Lockdown. Fucking hell. Yeah.
And I'm not even on lockdown. I kind of wish I was.
How do you think we're feeling?
Exactly. I quite frankly,
fucking shit, mate.
That's how we started abroad. I thank me lucky stars. But I mean, for example, just another example, I literally woke up to a text this morning saying your internet's going to get cut off because you didn't pay. And it's like, well, I did pay, admittedly only at midnight, so they got resolved. But it's like I woke up to drama. I didn't even have my cup of tea yet. So anyway, so I'm off into town there with a boy to start a fight.
Oh God!
Get out, my sister.
Poor town.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
buddy.
But cheers and thanks for bearing with me because I shouldn't use me mental issues. I admit my mental issues, but that doesn't make an excuse. I am trying to be a grown up. So thanks for bearing with me, everyone. I know I'm a pain. I love you all, and that includes you, Doom.
All right, mate.
Let's hug it out, you bitches. I'll catch you all next time.
Listen, I'll say, listen. If I didn't think anything of you, you wouldn't be on this stream now. So I'll see you later, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I appreciate that. There you go. So
right.
yeah, public say Brown's the most tolerant geezer on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. Well done, and thank you, Mega Geek. I really thought Rebecca Gold was a real fictional character talking.
Dear, oh dear.
I'm a twit and a twat. On that note, thanks very much. Catch you all next time.
All right, see you, pal. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
And then there were two. So, Ian, you're good, yes? You
Yeah.
are very good. Yes. So, have you
Oh,
watched this week's Superman? Then did you say?
no, I haven't. I'm going to watch it tomorrow together. I mean, I've been watching. I just got the John Pertwee
Oh, your
season 8.
purchase. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be. Been watching that this weekend, and I'm watching Resident Alien, and I've watched the two Orville's that we're supposed to watch. So the next stop is the Superman one, and yeah, anything else I could start watching.
How are we getting on with Banshee, or is that on the back burner now?
Still, it's on the back burner. I haven't even had a chance to watch that really, but tomorrow I've got my hands full because it's Mother's Day, and I got to treat my mum right.
You have. You have.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, can't take her to a restaurant. You know, you get her flowers though, but that's the thing. I'll have to order in. I don't even know what she wants. So usually, when you order, when it turns up, it's crap, isn't it? It's cold. It's flat. You know, if it's a burger, it's flat. Do you know what I mean? It's just.
But can you not go to a local supermarket and just buy some flowers, chocolates?
No. I could do that, but what I'm saying is that, you know, food-wise, because. You know, I don't want to cook. I want to get something in, you know, so for her. But as I said, my experience with actually ordering food now through this lockdown thing, it's when the food turns up, either something missing, or you know, the food is cold because it comes too late. Or, do you know what I mean? So it's just crap.
Yeah, because it's been in its bag for about half an hour. Yeah. Well, you're very lucky. Your mum's still with you. Mine, God bless her soul, has not been with me since '98. So,
sorry to hear that.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes I just wished I have some. You miss your mum, mate. You know.
Yeah. No,
you get on with it, but there's times where it just, even when an old hard twat like me, it just gets you occasionally. So you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just life, innit?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my mum is still here, and she's like 84, and
good.
You know, she's got you know, her legs a bit bad, but she's still fit, and she's still, you know, she went to church today, and she came back, and she was, do you know what I mean? She's fine. She's you know, she's got a little bit of pain, but she's got good health.
Good.
So
and you're looking after her, so that's all that matters. Or is she looking after you?
We're both looking after each other. So I mean, when I think about it seriously, I think it's quite sad that I haven't got a family of my own and stuff like that. But then I think if I did, who'd be looking after mum? So maybe this was meant to be. So you know, there you go.
That's how I dearly love to have a child, but I just think it's probably too late for me now.
Yeah. No, well, not necessarily.
Well,
all it takes is if you meet a good woman and you want to be for the remainder of your life, there's always adopting.
Well, I did, but I fucked it up, mate. So, you know.
How did you do that?
Well, long story short, her mother had cancer. I lived in Leeds. She lived in Edinburgh, and I kind of wasn't. It was a long distance relationship, and I basically, in a nutshell, I should have just had the bollocks to move up there, but I didn't, because I was trapped with having a job down here and looking after the old man.
Yeah.
So I was between a rock and a hard place, mate, and you know, probably the best thing that ever happened to me. And she said, "See ya," but it's life, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never been that lucky though. I mean, there's girls that I've really liked and been out with, but it's never really gone the distance, if you know what I mean. So
5 years I went out with her on a long term. Oh, sorry, on a long distance.
Yeah, as I said, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Innit? I mean, you know, if I die a bachelor, I die a bachelor. I'm not really bothered about it, to tell you the truth. You know, you know, there are loads of girls that I fancy that I know, but you know, but fancy is not being in love, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I think the goal is to actually be in love with that person, want to stay with them for the remainder of your life. You know,
but
that's the goal.
You've said yourself you've got good genes. You look younger than you are, don't you? So
Yeah, fortunately. But the thing is, though, inside, you know your age. Yeah, especially when you get up in the mornings, you know your age. You know.
lockdown has exacerbated it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't go to the gym anymore because it's, so my stomach has expanded a bit more. I went for a
Same
run
here.
a couple of days ago, and my calves start hurting, so I had to stop running and walk the rest of the course.
Yeah.
Things like that. It keeps reminding me of my age. And then when I got the call from my GP saying, do you want your vaccination? You can get it on Monday. And I said, well, I'm not a critical worker. And he says, no, but you're over 50. And I'm like, thanks for reminding me. Do you know what I mean? Thanks for reminding me of my age. So yeah, so there you go.
Thing is, my dad is 93 next week.
Wow, it's cool.
He's had both his jabs,
and
he is mobile. For 93, he's all right.
That's
so
good. Yeah.
Technically, he should be going to the supermarket now because I'm in, quotes, vulnerable because I've not even had my first jab yet. I've not even heard anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it all depends on what area you live in, I guess.
Yeah.
So people, some areas are fast at it, some areas are slow at it. So anyway, so they even got the date for the second jab as well. So
wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm quite puzzled why, because I know a lot of people are having issues with actually getting the first jab. Quite puzzled why they actually singled me out. That's why I'm in two minds whether to get it or not. It just seems too good to be true for some reason. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'd probably have it.
Yeah.
It is quite within anybody's right to refuse it.
But the thing is, though, they send you a leaflet, right? And I got the leaflet, and one of the things it says in the leaflet is so they got questions. It says, question says, will the vaccine protect me? Because COVID-19 vaccination will reduce the chances of you suffering from COVID-19 disease. It may take a few weeks for your body to build up some protection from the vaccine.
Yeah.
Unlike the medicines. And it says here, some people may still get COVID-19 despite having a vaccination, but this should be less of a chance. So in other words, they can give the injection and it might not work.
I know, and I think 10 years. 10 years normally it takes to develop medicine, and everything's just been 1 year. Yeah. And I think a lot of it is just a leap of faith. I don't know about you.
Do you reckon they're giving us placebos?
No. No.
You don't think so?
Well,
because
there's nothing 100%, is there?
No, but the thing is, I'm not broken. That's the thing, and they want to fix me, or they want to give me something to protect me from something from the outside, and that's the thing. It's I don't know. I just to me inside, it's not making any sense. I might actually not do it on Monday, but we'll see.
Well, are you planning on going anywhere abroad this year?
Yeah, that's one of the things that swayed me to get it, because if you don't get it, you won't be able to travel and stuff. So it's kind of like blackmail, really.
It is.
That's what it is.
It is. Very
annoying.
It's going to be like the flu ultimately. I just don't think in the long run it's going to make any difference.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so Resident Alien.
Yes. We'll finish off with the TV then. Yes, okay. You did see this week's then, yes?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it before I came on.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's measuring out now. It's kind of it's kind of flattening out. I mean, this episode was okay. It wasn't as good as last week's one. I hope it picks up and next week's one is just as good as the week before. I didn't laugh so much in this one, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
So I think I think you're right. They're getting down to the nitty gritty of what the story's about now.
I think there's about 2 episodes left if I read the thing correctly.
Yeah.
Because we don't have 26 episode seasons anymore, do we now? So it's usually about 12 or 13, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, hopefully it'll get us. You know what I've been watching though, because it's quite a short series, and you've probably never heard of it, and I never heard of it until I was on Amazon buying something, and I pressed see what was on video.
Right.
What was it? And there was a show called Deadbeat, and I thought, this looks interesting. It looks like the one that Nick Frost made. The one about the ghost.
Yeah.
So there's this American. I don't know when this was made because I never checked the date on it. But there's this American series called Deadbeat, and it's got the. Oh God, you probably don't. When you see his face, you'll know who he is. But anyway, it's a comedy about a guy that can see ghosts, and basically he's a stoner, and he's an overweight guy. Right. And you know who's in it? Kat Deely. Kat Deely is in it. Yeah, she's in it. She plays a fake medium.
She's big in the States.
She is. Yeah, she is. So she plays this really horrible character that keeps picking on him because he's very, very weak and he's a stoner, but he's got a good heart and he can see ghosts and stuff, and people hire him to get rid of the ghosts. And it's a comedy, right? So the first 5 episodes is kind of a bit dull. It's okay. I don't know why I kept watching it, tell you the truth, because I was bored, I guess. And when I got to the 5th episode of season 1, I started getting used to it, and then I watched all of season 1 because it doesn't take long. Then I watched all of season 2, and it kind of went a bit off its track on season 2. But I don't think I'll be watching season 3 if they actually put it out. But it's okay. It's enjoyable enough.
Should be watching Banshee, mate. Should be watching Banshee.
The thing is, though, Banshee's in. So I basically do all my stuff in my bedroom. So I do all my graphics, do my editing and stuff like that in my bedroom. So I'm always in my bedroom. The where Banshee is in the living room. It's in the living room on Sky. It's on Sky. So it's harder for me to watch Banshee, but it's easier for me to watch stuff on my computer, if you know what I mean. So if I have to watch Banshee, I have to get out into the living room and watch Banshee.
Well, maybe to help your back a little bit and your mobility, you should go watch Banshee just to get away. Because
I have been.
Yeah, because I'm sat at my computer all day and I can feel myself starting to get back into the VDU operator's position. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because when lockdown started, I didn't go anywhere near a computer and I could feel my body returning to normal.
Yeah, that's the thing, you see. I have to make sure now because my stomach is getting a bit fat. So I have to literally go out, either go for a run or walk, like once a week or twice a week now. And I've got to do that now because I'm not getting any younger. So this is what I try to do every week. But deadlines are deadlines. You got to kind of, I mean, and that's what's really stopping me. But I've got to find some time for myself. So there you go.
Did you see the comment? Have you seen the Fall of the Cabal documentary?
No. What's that?
Right, okay.
Oh, that's the one that Matt was talking about, wasn't it?
Jesus, yeah. Yeah, it just says here in the chat, you'll be extremely suspect of the vaccine. As I said, it's within anybody's right to say no, but I think there's an ethical thing now, don't you? You'll be frowned upon.
I don't know. I really don't know. If they are conning us, then we'll get to know. But I just hope it isn't something that I'll regret if I get this vaccine. If you know what I mean.
I do, mate.
So,
I do.
Anyway.
Okay. Shall we call it a draw there?
Sure, no worries.
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for popping by. I would say, like, please, share, subscribe, and all that. But I know you guys have. I'll thank you, Mega Geek. Thanks for popping in, mate.
No worries. No worries.
Be good to your mother, yes?
I always am.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for popping in. I think we're probably going to be around some point tomorrow with Trev. So look after yourself, everybody, and we will see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.